Hello, and welcome to Crits and Coffee. I'm BearlyCaffeinated, the host and dungeon master for this session of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. With me are my wonderful players, but before we introduce them, a few announcements. We will be taking a little short hiatus as one of our players is moving, so we'll be taking a little hiatus here. I'm still going to be doing episodes every other week just to kind of help with the timeline. So if you're bored and looking for other things, you can go to any of their channels and watch their stuff. Or we will also be live streaming some Baldur's Gate 3 stuff with me and Boba. So that stuff will be coming out very, very soon. Additionally, we also have some merch. So go check it out. Other than that, I think it's time to introduce our players. Let's go in dice roll order that I just dropped. Here we go. First is Bumbleskum.
Hey, it's your boy Bumbleskum coming at you hot and fast. It's very hot and I'm very fast. I run a podcast called the Interdimensional Library. It is a actual play podcast where I'm running a game called Gluttony on Earth, and we're like 70, almost 80 episodes released right now. We're building up that story climax. We're hitting the rise. We're gonna hit that fall. In the fall, I play Shadow. He's a thug, a goon, a real guy.
Speaking of hot and fast, we got BakaZombie.
Hey, it's not a red flag if you're colorblind. It's me, BakaZombie. Yeah, you can, if you want to find more of me, you can follow my Twitter at ZombieBaka or my YouTube, BakaZombie, where I try to upload every day, and I also stream most Fridays on Twitch. I'll be playing Faenya, the Circle of Blight Druid Centaur. She is scared all the time.
Uploading every day to your hearts, it's Dr. Phage.
Hello, I'm Dr. Phage, or Adam. I'm the one who's moving and isn't stressed at all. You can find me on Gluttony on Earth. You can find me on Swindler's Den. I don't know if Baka mentioned that. That's where he does a lot of DM stuff. You can find me on Twitter at Little Growth. But tonight, I'm playing Mal, the Tiefling Monk.
And lastly, not stressed at all, it's Kyle.
Hey guys, it's me, Kyle. I'm fucking EP. Today I'll be playing Amaris, Tiefling sorcerer who didn't pass a stealth check.
That's right. Last time our party began their adventure in looking for Cragmaw Castle, and we're being led by none other than the hero himself, Droop. And we're not really sure where we're going, for sure. I know where we're going, but you guys don't really know where you're going. You're just trusting little old Droop, little droopy boy. So upon their travel, they encountered what appeared to be, and I believe it was by who rolled that? Mal. Mal saw that it was 7 hobgoblins approaching you, and Amaris was seen sticking out of the brush. So I'm going to pull us over to that map right now. So in front of you all, you got 7 hobgoblins. And Amaris, they see you. And the one right here steps... Oh, not all of them. Go away. There we go. Or not. There we go. This one steps forward. And he says, "Hey you, halt right there." And they begin walking slowly towards all of you.
From where I'm standing, see if any of them have.
If any of them have ranged weapons.
Yes.
You kind of cut out there for a second. I would say at this point you can see that the 4 of them that are in the front seem to be carrying melee weapons, and the 3 in the back are carrying bows on them.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude in whatever your you and your friends' activity is. Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
The one in the front turns around and he says, "Let me see those papers." And the one behind him hands the papers over to him, and he begins looking through them and kind of holding them up, comparing these papers to you. He says, "Ah, this is the one right here. Capture dead or alive."
Okay, right then there. I'm casting sleep. They getting EPs.
Okay, you're going to cast sleep, so let's go ahead and throw us into initiative here then.
Boom, 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 boom. That's cock. Gotta honor the cock. Hey, you honor the cock, you get a nat 20. Let's go.
Hey!
So a 21 for Faenya.
21 for Faenya.
I get a 3.
3 for Shannon.
It doesn't matter. They're too far away.
Where's
Now?
Droop on this map?
Hey, where is
I'll
he?
pull him over if you want.
Yeah, I want to see where he is. I want to know where he's at, so I see if I can. Avoid isn't the right word. But see if he's in my area of effects.
Mal, what did you get?
I got a 17.
And Amaris.
This was in right. Sorry, this was initiative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 22.
22. I'll pull frickin' Droop over here.
Frackin'.
You're the one calling him a hero, so obviously he's got some insane combat stats.
He does. Actually, none of you gave him a weapon, so he doesn't.
Yeah,
even have
for a
weapon.
reason.
Yeah, because I don't expect.
He's been stuck
Thought
next
he
to his
was the
master,
weapon.
of course.
You said that as if there should have been an expectation that we'd give him a weapon.
Of course. No, he's hanging next to his master, the one that saved him.
His
so.
father.
Anywho, Amaris, you are the first in the round, so go ahead and start us off with your sleep.
There's a shape tool. Actually, I can just pass. Hold on. Sleep.
Teep.
Does sleep do anything if I cast it?
You
Level
roll.
5? Oh yeah, more dice. I don't care about that. Everyone.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Go ahead and roll those dice.
How much dice?
Was it 5 to 8?
Yeah.
I feel like you could probably get like one of them.
5d8.
I forget how strong hobgoblins are.
Fairly, I would think.
They are pretty strong.
They are the martial goblin.
I want to say one and a half are them are EP. I got 31.
31. Okay. You get 2 of them.
Which
Unexpected.
2?
And I'll let you choose which 2, because I am so nice.
Oh my god, it's Christmas. Do I be selfish and take out the 2 in front so they don't reach me, or the 2 in the back so my team has a better time?
I don't want to, talk out of turn here, but you can see the initiative order as to who is gonna.
Oh, I kept looking at the. Yours?
when you hover over
Oh,
them
the-
on the combat
yeah, I
tracker,
see
they
that.
should highlight. If that at all changes how you think you would do it.
I forgot I said
Oh.
that combat theme that plays a sound when it's your turn. It's kind of cool.
Let's go for this guy. All the way in the front. This guy. Back.
Okay. I can't see.
I can't see.
Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Where's sleep?
I wish I could adjust the size of this combat tracker, because it's real chonky on my screen.
Why is it big on your screen?
Yeah. Well, you could just close it.
I do like to see it, though. It is helpful.
Yeah, you don't need to see it all the time. Though. Just click on
But
it
it's a
once every 10
Pain
minutes.
pain in the ass to bring it up again.
You're a pain in my ass.
Anything else from Amaris?
I don't think it was ever said. If I use a glass staff, charges. Is it an action?
I would assume so. I'm gonna give me a
Depends how much
second
you're
to look it
using
up.
it.
Yeah. Like if you're trying to cast, what is it, mage armor?
Yeah.
I would assume it is. I can look it up real quick.
Well, yeah, unless it says otherwise, you're using the spell as it's written, and Mage Armor is a action spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. That cake. What's my movement? Under 30. I'll move back this. That is my turn.
All right. Faenya.
Seeing Amaris cast this spell, she will take her staff and crack it into the ground, and black, thorny brambles are going to erupt from the earth by the hobgoblins in a 20-foot square. Those four need to make me a strength saving throw as I cast Entangle.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm kind of going to square here.
14 is the save.
Okay, so first one saves. Second one saves. Third one does not save. And then the fourth one, which I don't think they have that high of a modifier. The fourth one does not save, so...
The last two are restrained.
Alright.
That area is difficult terrain now. And as that, as those brambles start to come out of the ground and wrap around to their feet, some of the brambles that aren't doing that start dying and giving off a gas, and I'm going to defile that ground too over there. But it's going to be a little bit closer, and it's only a 10-foot radius. So let me get the measurement first so I know how far I can hit. Because I think, I can only get it there, but that's going to hit all four of them. Do a 10-foot circle. That looks too big, but that says 10 feet. That's way too big though, right? And I was going to drop that says 10 foot there, so yeah, that's defiled ground. And that is also difficult terrain, so it's double difficult terrain in there. And anytime any of those guys take damage for the first time on their turn, on a turn that they take damage, they take an additional D4 of necrotic.
Okay.
And that is Fenya's turn. Actually,
Alright.
Fenya's gonna back up a little bit because she's scared, like I mentioned. Damn it, I keep putting down.
We just got circles everywhere.
She's gonna back up 10 feet.
Okay. Cool. So first hobgoblin is asleep. That hobgoblin is also asleep. This one. So doubly difficult terrain.
Yes, so movement is
So
halved and then
15.
halved again, essentially.
Okay, so he can move 2 squares then. Right. It'd be 15 per
Sounds
square.
right. Yeah, because, like, what's the technical wording on difficult terrain? Is it 1 foot?
1
for-
quarter.
It's 1 foot costs 2 feet of movement,
Oh,
I
that's- yeah.
believe.
So it's 1 foot costs
So-
4 foot.
Yeah, so 1 foot would cost 4 feet of movement. So 5 foot is 20 feet of movement.
Oh, then he can't move at all. Alright, he's stuck there. So he begins to... Oh no, he can dash. 20... He can actually just get out of it. So he begins to stumble through all of this webbing and decayed blight on the ground. And that's all he can do. Mal.
5, 10, 15. Cool. I move to here, come out of the bushes. I take a new, don't have my spear out, just have my hands in front of me as I do a very complicated hand gesture, rearranging them to look very much like the mouth of a dragon. As he says in Draconic, I call upon the power of Venom and Handor as I'm going to use my Breath of the Dragon. I need a DC 12 dexterity saving throw from... that's fine. It's in a 30-foot line from me, so those first... Well, can I get... Ooh, hold on. Sorry.
Okay.
It's here. Yeah, I'll do it from there, because then I can get all 3 of them in a 30-foot line.
Are you able to, like... I mean, I don't want to poo-poo on you.
I can bonus
that
action
boulder.
disengage.
Oh, I just didn't know with that boulder there, if it mattered.
I also have 40 feet of movement, so if I have a little bit of difficult terrain, I'm good.
Yeah, I would say you could get around it. Alright, so you said DC 12 of dexterity?
Yes. It's not very much. As a line of poison comes out from his fist.
First one fails.
That's
second
shitty
one
damage.
fails. Third one succeeds.
Okay, so they only take 3 poison damage if they failed, and then 1 if they succeeded. That one dude is going to take an extra D4, though, because he's in the defiled ground. So he's going to take an extra 2 necrotic damage.
Alright, sick. Yeah, so as this poison begins to... Well, does it come out of your mouth? Where does it... Like, how do you...
No, it comes... I like to envision it like he has made this, like, dragon-like mouth with his hands, and then his tattoos, the green dye spreads to cover the entirety of his hands, and then flows outwards in a line of poison gas.
Okay. Sweet.
He's actually just spraying them with lead paint.
And actually, half of them are restrained, half of them are asleep. YOLO! Because that counts as an attack action, I'm going to use my key point to make 2 flurry of blow attacks. A 17 and a dirty 20.
The 17 will miss. The dirty 20 will hit.
So that's 7 bludgeoning damage to the one in front.
Alright, yeah, as you unleash this flurry of blows on this hobgoblin, he is beginning to look pretty rough.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Don't have a ton of health. That's everything.
All right. So as you interlock in combat with this hobgoblin in front of you, this archer in the back is going to fire an arrow at you.
Cool.
For a 13.
Misses. Dodge out of the way.
Cool. So he fires this arrow at you and sticks to the rock next to the hobgoblin. Let's see. This one is...
That one's restrained?
Ah, yes, he's restrained.
You can take an action to try and break out with a strength check.
Yeah, I guess that's what he'll do, because he doesn't have much of an option. An 18.
Yeah, that'll
19,
break out.
which I'm assuming he breaks out.
Yep.
And then he will move 1, because it's 20 feet of movement, and he cannot dash. Or no, he can dash. 'Cause
No,
bonus
he's-
action.
No,
Nope.
it's his action to break out.
All right. Great. Cool. So that's all from him. This one is restrained in the back, but restrained does not affect weapon attacks, right?
It's disadvantage.
Disadvantage. He's gonna go for it. Still shooting for Mal.
Okay.
Let's see. So that will be a 16.
Misses again.
Bramble's just grabbing his arms as he's trying to grab his bow.
All right. Shadow.
All right. Okay. So you have all these arrows like flying towards Mal, but then like from out of the trees, another arrow just whizzes past, and I'm shooting at this guy because he has not gone yet.
Okay.
As I launch out an arrow, because I'm hidden from him, I have advantage on the roll. So I got an 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit.
Okay.
Hey, I want to
Okay.
shoot this guy. Plus...
Are we a competent party in this moment?
No, because then Barely will make things harder.
No, I won't.
Okay. I shoot him for 16 damage as this arrow just whizzes above and arcs down into him.
Yeah, that will end him. He's gone. He's gone, folks.
Then I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. And then I like dash out of like there, throwing my longbow to the ground. Just start like dashing out.
All right,
That's
we're
what
back to the top of the
Actually,
order.
I'm gonna rage, bonus action rage.
Okay.
Not that I think I need it, but you know.
Back to the top. Amaris.
A quick turn. I'm just gonna use a staff and put mage armor. So, since that's a spell, that is it.
Smart move. Smart move. Good choice.
But I will be.
You don't need to get so close.
Oh,
You could hang back a little bit. Just
no.
I'm in the.
We've just
I
like
was using the measurement tool. I need to get close to do a spell.
Okay.
All right.
I'm fine. My AC's substantial now. It's that's my
Faenya.
I might have gotten overzealous. I don't think difficult terrain stacks. I'm looking at it. I think it's just difficult terrain. I don't think it's like double difficult terrain, so I could be a liar. I'm sorry. Because I was about to make 3 levels of difficult terrain. I'm like, that seems like that doesn't work. And I looked it up, and yeah, I don't think it stacks. So, sorry for lying.
Well, we're gonna go with it for now.
All right. Well, I'm about to have 3 levels, so feel free not to keep following that rule. How big is this? It's a 10-foot range. Is it a circle or a square? It causes a tremor in the ground. That doesn't.
Is it Earth Tremor?
Yes.
It's centered on you, so it's 10 feet around.
Oh,
for
it's
you.
centered on me. Okay, well then I won't. Well, because
it's a range of self, like it targets self, but it's a range of 10 feet, so it's 10 feet around you. It's a very confusing spell.
Yeah, because it doesn't say self anywhere. Well,
yeah,
I won't bother with that. Instead, what I'm going to do is a higher level spell. We got 10-foot radius square. Who's all close to each other? I could just wipe those guys, but those guys are kind of in a spot that's fine. I'm going to do it towards the back, I think. What's the full range? 60 feet? How close I got to get for that? Oops. Just squares everywhere because the measuring tools look the same. I move forward, that's fine. I've got 40 feet of movement, so I'm going to move 10, 15. Okay, right on the tree line here. And then, is that 65? Is it 60? Yeah, I move 5 feet forward, so I'm right on the tree edge. Come on. Just too many buttons to push in this dang thing. She's gonna, as she emerges from the tree, she's gonna lift her hand, and next, or in the center of the 3 hobgoblins in the back, this withered, blighted tree is gonna sprout out of the ground, and it'll be a pulse that comes from 10 feet out of it into it, and I need a Constitution saving throw from those 3 hobgoblins, please.
Is this the very cool spell that I never got a chance to use with my druid?
Maybe. I don't know what that is.
We got a 7, 14, and 4.
So 2 fail. And the 1 succeeds. So one's going to take half, the other 2 are going to take full. As they get withered by Wither and Bloom. The 2 that fail are going to take 6 necrotic, and the one that passed takes 3. Unfortunately, nobody's close enough by to get any healing off of it, so it just takes in their life essence and then kind of twists into a spiritual energy and dissipates as it heals itself from its blight by taking energy from them.
Also, none of us are currently damaged.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't bother trying to get close enough to you guys. Just do some damage to the back, guys.
Nice. And
that only took, it was like 25 or 30 feet, so I'm just going to move back 10 just to be safe in case I did move 30 back into the tree line.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
So this hobgoblin is still asleep. Right? Yeah.
Yep. I haven't done anything to them.
And that one is...
Oh,
that
could
one
I
is
actually do a bonus
awake
action?
now. Sure.
My bonus action is just to move this blight so that guy is now in it. Because I can move it up to 30 feet in a turn.
I didn't know you could move it.
Yeah. This is a bonus action. You can move blight up to 30 feet.
Not that it matters, but I also did forget to roll blight damage on the guy that
I was gonna remind you that
he could have been
died,
extra dead.
So very dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I accidentally took this one out of order. What? So I can fix it really quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. So this archer is going to... he's still going to shoot at Mal.
Okay.
Isn't that the one that's asleep?
No, it's...
The one in the front and the one in the back.
The one in the back was hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You wake
okay.
up from sleep when you're- Yep.
Duh. Yeah, Bloom.
That is a nat 20.
Withering
Cool.
and blooming. Can I see him?
I'm gonna use. Don't you waste spell
Yeah, I'm
slot.
too far away anyway.
I'm
too
gonna
far.
use deflect missiles.
I
Okay.
figured that was coming.
Yep, my turn's next anyway, so it's fine. So what damage you got for me, Barely?
Let's see. That is maximum damage plus.
How many dice you rolling over there, bud?
This 26 points of damage.
Okay, I'm going to reduce that to 15 because I rolled a 11 total on my deflect missiles.
Okay, say that again because my brain turned off.
You did 26 damage to me. I'm reducing that by 11 with my deflect missiles because I rolled a 3 on my D10 plus 8,
Okay.
which is good because it would have taken me out otherwise.
Hobgoblins do hit pretty damn hard. Okay. And Mal, it is your turn.
Great. I'm going to take an attack on this fool in front of me with my spear. There we go. That's a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Add your blight damage.
Two necrotic damage and 11 piercing damage. So 13 damage total.
How do you end him?
We just do a nice little like stab through the throat and then move on. Do these fools in the back seem to have any melee weapons, or do they only seem to have ranged weapons?
They do have melee weapons on them.
Okay. How brave am I feeling? Oop, that's not what I want. I just want measure.
Shadow yells out as he's like trying to like start because he's like dashing forward, and you see he's gonna keep that momentum. He's just like, just deal with them in the front.
See, the thing is, okay. I'll take a little bit of a circuitous route. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get over here so I'm not in the blight. And
I will say blight is difficult terrain for you as well.
Yes, I'm like going up and over and down.
Oh, up and over again. Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't show
Blight-
very well.
Blight and Entangle would be difficult terrain, but you go up and over. Yeah.
Yeah, and like it's still I have like 40 feet of movement, so even that like one square of entangle, I'm okay. Sure, we got to start knocking down more of these fools, and he's in the blight. I'm gonna do 2 unarmed strikes on this guy. That's another. Well, that's a 26 and a 17.
The 26 will hit.
Okay.
Your blight.
Yep. Ooh, 4 on the blight damage. Very nice.
Okay.
And then 8 bludgeoning damage.
12 total. How do you end this hobgoblin?
I think it is as I'm coming around, a little bit of like a shoulder to the temple, and then driving him down into the blight, carrying that momentum as I'm swinging around into here.
All right.
As I
Anything
just-
else from Mal.
No, that's it. As I whirl around in a low stance to look at these archers behind me.
All right. Speaking of these archers, Gonna take another shot at you.
Okay.
That is a dirty, or 21.
Okay, that'll hit. That'll hit. We're gonna deflect missiles again.
Oh, jeez. That's not too much. That is only 3 damage.
Cool. Reduce it to 0. I got a 10 on my roll.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna throw it back because I want to save my key point. So I just catch the arrow out of the air.
Okay. Alright. This one is restrained, but it's still going to shoot at you with disadvantage. That's not going to hit. Alright.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, folks.
Shadows up.
Okay. I am 2. Also no. Shadows just keeps booking it. So it's 25, 30. Then standard action.
It is difficult terrain when you're in those purple squares.
These ones right here.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
because that's
sleep?
entangle.
Isn't it? Oh, I thought this rectangle was.
That's
entangle.
my.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm
Yeah.
an idiot.
Yeah.
You're right. There's too many things happening over there.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on this map already.
20. And then I
Yeah, we can
run
actually,
up.
if we can just get rid of sleep because it's
Yeah.
gone.
I run up. Let's see. Right?
How do I take it away?
Hold on. Let me.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, let me read. Do this. Let me figure this out. I had it down and then okay. 25, 30, 15. Ugh.
Yeah, you can't quite get up to that top one.
Yeah. So I had a plan. I will. Oh, I can move this right here. I can move right here. I think the bottom guy can take an attack of opportunity on me if he wants. Because I moved through that space and out.
Sure. Neither of those will hit.
I wanted them to hit. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have raged so early.
I think we should be okay.
Yeah, I mean, it just means that my rage disappears now. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, Amaris.
This. I'm just thinking on who to.
Leave the sleeping guy because we can question him.
Yeah, sleeping guy. Rest. Leave him.
He's so eepy. He's just a little Kyle this session. Just a little Kyle.
Yeah. Wait.
You're measuring, not moving.
Yeah. So that's 30. I am going to cast Toss Brew. That should hit the 30 feet. Yeah, that is. I will need a dex save from those two, please.
I believe there's Jane guy just fails it, right? Or is it disadvantage?
Disadvantage, I believe. He
am
might
gonna
he might
cast
just fail it.
that
Actually, you're right.
level.
Restrained.
Disadvantage on dex saving throws.
There you go.
Okay, well, the first one got a nat 1. The second one is going to be a 17.
Spell isn't quite as powerful as it sounds.
Oh, okay. Well, the first one's only the damage. Or no, damage. So the first one is now covered in some goop. It will be taken 4d4 acid damage start of, unless they use an action to scrape or wash off acid itself.
Okay.
That's
So
a turd.
the restrained one has been acidified.
Yes.
Restrained and covered in acid feels bad, man.
It's having a bad time.
We are just caking this dude.
I don't know if I have an acid thing. I'm gonna put diseased.
Acid reflux.
It's the worst.
Well, that's the wrong
Awful.
one. It wasn't the one that was restrained that failed.
No.
No, it wasn't. Oh,
Oh,
at
wow.
disadvantage he
Oh.
passed? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, dang.
Here
Nice
was-
job, buddy.
You rolled a 16 and a 19. All right. Anything else from Amaris?
That is it from me.
Okay. Faenya.
Faenya is gonna come charging out of the forest with her javelin with 35. As a bonus action, I'm going to move my blight. 10, 15, 20. Can I creep that guy in there without hitting anybody else? I think I can. I gotta get right in the middle of the circle, right? Yeah, that should leave
Ooh.
my Mal out and get all three of them in it. And then I'm gonna huck my javelin, make sure I'm close enough to. Oh, dadgummit. Cooler again.
Tiny
I
circles.
gotta get-
Tiny
I've-
circles.
I have 5 more feet, so I can go there and then throw it at the southernmost of the hobgoblins. That's gonna probably miss. Just a 10.
That 10 will miss.
She's not made for that kind of combat. Just hucks the javelin and misses. But they're in the blight now. So there's that. That is Faenya's turn.
All right. This one is sleeping. This one. He's gonna take a shot at Amaris. Haven't just thrown the droop goop at them. And that is 11.
Not.
A miss.
Nope.
All right, Mal, you're up.
Risk it for a biscuit. We're gonna step into the blight to kill this dude. Because I will have advantage on him now, because he is still restrained. Spear attack. Ooh, good thing I had advantage. Oh, shit, I don't think that hits. That's a 17.
That will miss.
That sucks. Okay. Has that guy been hit by... Oh, he's gonna
They
take
were-
S... Oh no, he's been hit by stuff? Yes?
He was hit by the Wither and Bloom, all 3 of them were.
Okay. I'm going to use my last key point then to do Flurry of Blows. Still advantage. God damn it. That's a 16. I'm not rolling those dice anymore. I can't roll above a 9 with advantage. That's horrendous.
Yeah, sorry, those will miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it's just I rolling like shit all of a sudden.
You go to punch him and it just bounces off of the
It's the
entanglement.
blight. It's getting you. He has disadvantage to attack you.
True. Yeah. I'm more worried about the other two coming in.
Well, I'm saying to walk out of the blight, so you're not getting attacked by the other 2 in it.
Yeah, I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity and step out.
Alright.
Disadvantage
Yep,
attack.
it is a disadvantage. And neither of those will do. So you're good.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm just going to hang out on the edge of the blight. Whew,
Alright.
whew, that was scary. That was scary for a second there, guys.
This one. The goo doesn't restrict movement, right?
No,
No.
it doesn't.
He's gonna take damage though, because it's the start of his turn.
Yes.
And he'll take extra necrotic from that damage as well.
Yay.
Go ahead and roll
That-
that then.
Blighted ground is so good. Just
Right,
like
how
so
much does-
good.
Blight
good.
do?
It's a 1d4.
One.
That's
really
that
good
critical role
supplemental
content
damage.
for you.
It's really good supplemental damage given that like we have 2 people in the front lines that like need to get their kills out quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I rolled bad for the acid. It's going to be, what is that? 12 damage total.
That's not bad.
That's
Alright.
not bad at all.
How
A
do you end
d4
him?
and then whatever the acid damage is.
For 4d4? Sorry, what was that? What was it?
How do you end
Is
him?
that how much your caustic brew does?
Oh,
If he
I did it
casts
at
it at second level.
Ah, there you go.
it's not me, it's doing it. It's the acid and melt
And the blight.
through. Oh yeah, the blight.
Yeah.
The blight and the acid eats up to the bone.
Oh,
Alright.
he's dead then. Okay.
He's gone.
He's dead for real.
He's one with the earth. Alright. Restrained guy. I don't even know what to do for him.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah, it does. He's gonna shoot a
What? No. Disadvantage.
Okay. Well, I'm not rolling well. 9 is the highest.
Oh, thank God. My AC is actually 12. I thought it was lower.
Yeah. Rolled a 9 and a 7, so you're good.
Good. Bloody hell.
Alright, Shadow.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a swing at the non-restrained guy. That would be a 23 to hit.
Make 23 will hit.
Okay. That's going to be 8 bludgeoning damage. And I knock him further into the entanglement.
Alright, and as you do so, actually ending his life.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
He's gone.
He also takes 1 blight damage.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Not
Not that guy. I can't reach
Oh.
that guy.
Can't be
Sorry.
the lower guy.
This guy. Non-restrained guy.
Let's fix that.
So just restraining and sleepy.
He's still dead.
One of the dwarves that's known.
98
the other
damage.
not.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fat fingers.
And then I'm gonna move down this way, and as a bonus action, we'll swing at that guy. Not as good. Oh, he's restrained. I have advantage on him, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit better. I got an 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit.
He also takes necrotic damage.
Nice necrotic.
18's our armor class because I couldn't roll above a 17 on my turn.
He takes 13 bludgeoning and 4 necrotic.
Alright, how do
So I
you end
run
him?
up, punch this guy dead to the ground, and then with my other fist swing up on this guy.
Alright, how do you kill him?
Yeah, again, like he's like restrained, so like he just is not able to like his ankle, like you know, like you step on someone's foot and you push him down and you snap their ankles or whatever. It's kind of like that as I like clothesline him, and
Except
he's not
his-
able to move.
His leg detaches from his foot as you punch
Yeah,
him.
just fucking pop him off like a Lego torso.
Alright, and I think we only have a sleeping hobgoblin here, so if you guys would like me to, I can take us out of initiative, and yeah.
Shadow will run up there and he'll make sure, like, he'll get him in a headlock while other people tie him up. just in
Great.
case.
Mal is already taking out the rope from his pack as Shadow is just running across the field. Great, glad we're all on the same page here.
Well, the rest of the party does their typical interrogation shtick. Fanya's gonna go and do her normal post-combat thing and go walk into the blight and start absorbing it as the veins start to become more exposed through her skin, and her face twists in pain as she absorbs the blight back into her body.
All right, and after a short while, this hobgoblin wakes up restrained and begins to kind of panic and lash out.
Oh there, don't get so angry. Might have to put you back down if you get too anxious. He, at the start of his turn, I will do an automatic 3 bludgeoning damage to him. Just so he knows his business. That he has so little time left if he wants to try and do anything. He's going to slowly get knocked down.
Just be careful with that, because these guys don't have a ton of health.
No, I know. I'm just doing it every so bit. I don't have to do the damage to him.
Who?
I'm
Mal
gonna-
was. Okay, yeah.
No, I'm gonna look at Shadow and talk to him in his brain noggin. That did we need info out of this guy? Do we want this? Do we think he knows where the where the castle is?
Yeah, Shadow glances over at Droop and is like, I think we might be needing the info out of this guy. A little bit more reliable, if you ask me.
Droop's over there picking his nose as you look over at him.
Amaris is gonna slowly saunter over. She's gonna reach. She's gonna move her skirt to reach into a little strap that she has at her ankle, grabbing a dagger. And she
Half of those words didn't make it out.
odd motherfuck.
Just the last sentence. We heard that you took out a dagger.
Yeah.
We heard you move your skirt.
I flashed this guy.
Oh.
I'm joking. I'm trying to form questions in my head. Hold on. Hi. Hey, I think we got off on the wrong foot. I heard that there was a castle nearby. Do you know where it is?
Just kill me already.
Oh, no. We can't have that. Not just yet. We can give you a swift death, or a very slow, painful one. Cooperate, we can give you the better option. Should I roll
How about
information?
You let me go, and I'll give you information.
I'm gonna insight.
Okay.
Even though I don't think Shadow's gonna let him go. Oh. That's 12.
He's telling the truth.
Amaris is gonna look up at Shadow. Are you willing to let him go?
Well, it's interesting that he says that, because I think he could also just give us information before we let him go. And I'll do another d4 of damage to him. 2 more bludgeoning as I'm straining him out. Now, doesn't that sound like a better situation?
I'm so sorry, but my friend here is getting really impatient. I don't think you have much time left. Show
As
us.
he kind of gasps for air. Either let me go and I'll give you the information, or kill me. Those are your options.
No. I have a little bit more in my repertoire than you. I will cast Detect Thought.
Okay. Look up Detect Thoughts really quick because I don't fully remember.
Um,
I think you initially get surface thoughts. And then
yes, I
you
initially
can-
get Surface Thought. As an action, your target must make a Wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, if any, that looms larger than mine, such as something it worries over. Succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you are probing mine.
Okay.
Okay.
So surface thoughts would just be surviving. He just wants to survive.
I'm gonna probe even deeper. I need a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. That is a nat 1.
Mm.
I mean, I'm just gonna flavor it like this. It's not gonna do any damage because in the spell it says they know probing their mind. I'm making it as an annoying feeling, like a little headache in his head, as I'm thrashing about through his memories, his thoughts.
Thrashing.
Thrashing.
Very
Thrashing through his memories.
visceral
Just
explanation.
thinking of like a
there.
tentacle whipping through your brain.
All right, and as you tentacle whip through his brain, you begin to see the castle forming, and you know that it is. Let me double check, but I believe it is almost directly north from where you guys are. Oh, it's northwest. You guys actually somewhat passed it on your journey.
God damn it, Droop.
That's it. I'm killing Drew.
But it is about. You could get there in less than a few hours. I mean, I would say it would take you about 3 hours to get there. So you could get there by nightfall if you chose to do so.
As my eyesight comes back and I see this man, dead man, about to be dead man. I'll look up back at Shadow, give him a nod, speak into his head. I know where it is. We don't need him anymore.
And then I from behind, lean closer to this hobgoblin's ear, and I whisper to him in Goblinoid. Looks like you chose death there, buddy, and we still got everything we needed. You should have just been a little bit more willing to listen. And I'll choke him out. Slowly doing 1d4 every round.
Okay.
Mars cackling like a villain in the background. I'm joking.
And I would say, Shadow, historically, you know that the hobgoblins are a very prideful group.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
Well, I know Shadow immediately went for it and was playing this a lot more tactically because he understands that they're a lot more organized
Mm-hmm.
as a fighting team, and so because he knows they're that's that warrior culture for them. So he's like, "Yeah, should have swallowed your pride, but you played yourself like a fool.
Yeah.
You should have swallowed your pride there. Don't worry, you won't be swallowing anything more."
Oh, well then.
As I choke him out.
And
First the
as,
tentacle, now that.
and as we get done with our role play, what else are we doing here?
Mal has been dragging the bodies off of the road into the forest.
Okay.
So they're not as obvious. And then going through all their pockets. If they have bags, they got anything on them. Mal, in a first for actual plays that I have been a part of, I'm looking for if they got any rations on them. You got any rations on these folks? In addition to like loot and stuff, but like they got any snackies on them?
Yeah,
Any
so
snackies?
I will say, first and foremost, what you find that sticks out is that there are posters of each of you that are hand-drawn, very crude looking. Shadow just looks like a blob, and Mal like a giant nose, and just terribly drawn posters of you guys.
Character artist.
Exactly. And under each of them it says reward 25 gold. And then there's an insignia of a black spider.
Only 25?
Only 25 each. From each of them, they all have a longsword and a longbow.
Yeah.
They also have roll me a d6.
Ooh, come on. 4.
You find 4 rations.
I'll take it. Gotta keep this fucking goblin alive for some reason.
What kind
And,
of journey were they on that they only had 4 rations on them?
and you
They
also
were heading
find
back to the castle.
Each of them has 7 silver on them. So 7, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 56 silver.
Cool. I'm assuming no one needs any of the weapons, longswords or bows.
Shadow goes and like picks up his bow that he threw to the ground on his run over, and then he'll just collect some of their arrows just to fill stock.
All right.
Cool.
And Fanya's just kind of laying on the road. She had fallen during this light reabsorption. It's kind of laying in the dust that's left of the entangling vines and the blight. She kind of looks around. Just a drip of black goop comes out of her broken antler and falls into her hair and just hardens there as she gets back up after absorbing all this blight and turns to see what the deal is with everybody. Hey, what's your deal?
I'm assuming you learned where the castle is?
Yeah. I did. She'll look over. I mean, you guys are gonna find out that we passed once we go to it. Might as well just do it now. It's back towards that.
Okay. How far that way?
5 miles.
3 hours, 5 miles.
Okay. So we didn't overshoot it by that much. I'm at least going to need a little bit of a rest before we get on the road again. I don't know how everyone else is feeling after that scuffle.
I wouldn't mind a
Oh
short
yeah,
rest.
no, I used all of my second level spot. So yeah.
So we can maybe get away from this scene a little bit. Start heading in that direction through the forest, and then take a quick rest. So just like 10, 15 minutes in that direction, just so we're not camping amongst the bodies.
Yeah, okay. Let's take us back to the map over here. So you guys had roughly 5 to 15 minutes back, you said?
Yeah, roughly in the direction that we'll have to go to get to the castle.
Yeah.
Right. And as you begin to walk that way, you notice that the forest starts to become very dense, kind of as you would expect, you know. And let me see here. Sorry, I had it pulled up. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, because if we're resting, if we're gonna like sit down and rest for everyone, get like a little bit of a short rest in, I'll start scanning the area because I'm doing quite fine still. And don't worry, I'll bring Droop along with me to make sure he gets some jog his memory of the location.
Wait,
and I-
what?
Oh,
Hold on, I
He's
blanked out.
taking
What'd you
Drupo
say?
back.
I'm taking
He's taking Drupo back.
No!
I'm taking Jcbatz back. As
Hey,
we're
Droop,
like
look at these
heading back in
flowers
the
real
correct
quick.
yeah. As we're like going through these like because you guys are resting I will be scouting just around the area to make sure things are safe.
Hey.
So no one sneaks up on you guys, but also I'm taking Droop with me. All right, Droop, come on. Let's get out here, start scanning the area.
Oh, okay. I guess I can scout. I used to be a scout. Did you know that?
Oh, interesting. Here's
see this
the
coming.
deal here. Here's the deal here, Droop. Is that what your name is? You said it's Droop?
Yes.
Alright, well, you see, the issue is, had we not been stopped by that squadron of hobgoblins there, we would have been kept walking for quite some while, wouldn't we have? Don't you think so, boyo?
No. I was
No?
taking you to the castle.
Well, no, you weren't taking us to the castle. You were taking us quite a ways away, actually. Amaris found out from those hobgoblins that we've missed it. We offshot it. We have to backtrack now. That's what we're doing in the forest here. And had we not been stopped, we would have just kept going.
Well, I was taking you the back route.
Oh, the back route, of course, because we had mentioned that we had enough rations to waste a week going out doing absolutely nothing in the wilds, right? Of course. Now here's the deal, Droop. You want to be useful, don't you?
Of course.
Of course you do. Of course you want to be useful. Now, currently you're not very useful, are you? Because you don't know where we're going, and you're leading us the exact opposite direction of where we need to go. So right now, you don't really have much to be useful about, don't you? Do you want to live, Droop?
Well, of course I want to live.
Of course you want to live, of course. Well, here's the deal, Droop. And he'll, pulls out and, spins a hand axe in his hand. Here's the deal, Droop. I'm gonna hand this to you. Alright? And he, hands him handle first. Take it.
He grabs it as it falls
Alright.
down to the ground.
Yeah, alright. That's yours now. You understand? It's your weapon.
Okay.
If there's any trouble now, you're using that. You're not just dicking around. You're actually going out there and you're doing something, because right now you're just dead weight that we're providing rations for. Do you understand that, Droop?
Yes.
All right, you're not going to run away. You're not going to cower. You're not going to cry. You're going to go out there with your hand axe, and you're going to make yourself useful. All right? Does that sound good, Droop?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Understood. Now, what happens if I catch you running away? What happens if I catch you not participating when combat begins? What happens?
Well, you kill me?
Oh, Droop, Droop, Droop. And he, like, pats him on the shoulder. And he, like, whispers in Goblinoid. I can do so much worse to you, Droop. And then he starts heading up. Better head on back to camp, see if everyone's well rested now.
And as you head back, he kind of just stands there for a second, trembling and in thought of what it is that you just said. What are the rest of you doing?
Laying down, taking a little rest.
Yeah, just chilling, relaxing.
Yeah. Yeah, don't forget about the spellcaster short rest that we agreed on.
Yep.
Honestly, pretty
Hey.
proud that I think this was the first combat we've had that none of us have gone unconscious. I think even in the first combat, one of us, like, I think in every single one, someone has gone down. So, just like pretty
call me
pleased.
out at me next time.
I've gone down a bunch too. That was not a call out.
That means I'm not balancing it well enough.
Four to rest.
Can the class remind me of that special? Is it just a first level spell?
It's pinned in the Discord.
You get, as a third level spellcaster, you get 1 second level spell per long rest when you take a short rest. And then you get 2 first level spells whenever you short rest.
So if I short rest.
So
We're
you
getting
get,
2?
right now, because we haven't done a short rest yet, you get 2 first levels and 1 second level.
Okay, got it.
But if we short rest again, you could only get 2 first levels.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Damn spellcasters, just bonk stuff. So much easier.
All right, Siegfried. We'll remember that.
Hey, I got that new nifty flail. And you're gonna give me the crook to it.
Yeah,
so
your +1/+1 flail.
it's better than my +0 mace.
That's true.
All right. What are we doing now?
Crying.
You guys take
Like
your
Drew?
rest.
Faenya does have tears dried to her face ever since you met her.
How about all of you roll me a perception check?
I don't want to actually.
Can I get it with
Forego that.
advantage because I went out scouting?
No.
Can I get it with advantage because I rolled a nat 1?
No.
I got a 4.
All right, I got a 15.
I
Okay.
got a 12.
Okay, we got
Can
half
I
decent rolls.
use silvery barbs to make Shadow reroll and take the lower and give myself advantage?
That seems.
No.
I'm not
The spell slot you just got.
What?
No, I get to use silvery barbs for free once a day,
Oh,
so that'd be free.
I'm sure this is exactly what you wanted. Remember, you want to get above a 15 if you do that.
I got 2.
Shadow, you can hear in the distance. Droop hasn't returned to you guys yet.
Well, if I was walking back with him, I'd be having him walk.
Okay. But
Wild not to
he
have him
is-
follow me.
he's still kind of away from you guys, and he's using his hand axe to chop up wood. So that's what he's been doing. He's chopping wood.
Okay. Nice job, little buddy.
He's killing trees when we aren't making a fire. I have to kill Droop now.
He's gonna carry it clearly.
Defile ground. Entangle.
Don't
Wither
defile
and
ground.
glue.
He'll just hurt the trees worse.
Is there any downtime activity that you guys would like to do during your short rest?
No.
I threatened Drew. That is my
And
downtime.
still the fear of shadow in him.
Okay.
I'll
so
play a
it's
little
just-
pan flute to myself.
All right, and your guys' short rest is over. After you stare at the ground and watch the ants crawl around, what would you guys like to do from here?
How are we feeling now? How are people? People good?
In what capacity?
Do we want to fully approach the castle today, or do we want to wait until tomorrow when we're at full strength?
Well,
Oh,
Well,
if
if we're
that's what
just
you're asking
scouting
on the
it.
full strength.
Okay. I mean, like, oh, go ahead.
Should I, if you guys are scouting, should I stay behind? I don't want to grab unwanted attention again.
I mean, I was thinking, regardless, today we could get a bit closer. If we have, again, a couple hours worth to travel, travel most of the way there. And then I was thinking, regardless, tonight, or beforehand anyways, that we would do some scouting beforehand to kind of see how many people are there, what the actual layout is. I know I can be fairly sneaky.
How much information do we want to get?
I mean, if we could learn, like, how many people are there, the layout of the castle is, that would be nice.
I could go inside if you'd like.
Oh, you can turn into a little critter.
Right.
I
little
forgot.
Yeah, that could be useful. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so we'll get closer, and then we can kind of see how many people are there, and then how they're feeling about it.
All right.
you don't have to go too deep into it. Just in case you don't want anything just going wrong. But I mean, really, if you just like perimeter the entrance to see what's guarding it, see if you can't see anything immediate in there, because if something happens in there, if they have like like mutts or something like that, just there to hunt
What are
rodents and
nuts?
stuff like that,
Dogs.
Oh,
That's what I said.
Yeah.
sorry, I just never used that, heard that terminology for them before.
Oh. Yeah. I think it's a great idea. Just don't push yourself too much.
All right.
All right. So it sounds like we are going to the place, the castle,
The place.
the place with the things, and sounds like Faenya is going to do some recon.
Reconnaissance as an octopus.
Don't worry, guys. I can scout this. It turns into an octopus and starts crawling. Like, what? Why are you doing this?
They'll never
I-
suspect an octopus.
I was thinking with the scouting, I would still go with Faenya, and just like stop at the edge, like stop further away as she scouts further in, so she's not alone if anything goes bad.
Okay. I will say that this place, you guys travel through the forest, takes you, as we mentioned, about 3 hours to get to where it is that you need to be, and in the middle of this forest, there's this clearing, and you can see that there is indeed a giant castle in the middle of this clearing. And as you look upon this castle, that is where we are going to end tonight's session. So thank you all very much for joining us on this journey. I'm excited to start this next chapter here. There's going to be a lot of really cool stuff popping up, and yeah, I'm just really excited. So thank you all very much. We will be back as soon as we possibly can. And until then, keep your coffees filled and your crits high. Adios.